Hi everybody. Today I will talk about how to add Saga to Counter application. So let's start with the previous lesson. We have a Redux application Counter app, and now I want to add Saga to here. So firstly, you need to create folder for Redux Saga. I call it sagas. So inside this, we will have some of the JavaScript file for Redux Saga. Open here, we have the Saga, a new file added to the folder. So we have counter sagas.js, and inside this file we will have multiple Saga. And now I will tell you about the Saga. Firstly, you have to import the action name, action type here. We have increment, decrement, and assume that we have a function here. So this function called a Saga or Redux Saga function with function and star. Remember that this is a Saga function or Saga. Yes. So you can add multiple Saga in the side one file and export this Saga to use. Then firstly, you export function to make this public, so other file can access this. And inside the index.js, you import the Saga of Redux Saga. Firstly, we have the function create Saga middleware, so it will create the middleware between the action and the reducer. So this function will create a Redux Saga or middleware here. So I call the function to create a Saga middleware object, and we have the object mean Saga middleware. So this object and the reducer will apply the middleware here. So you can create a store using the middleware and the reducer. Binding middleware and reducer, we have the store object. So here I add apply middleware, Saga middleware here. So we have the store, but now the store has been added, Redux Saga. And if you want to run, you call run, and inside the run is a Saga object. So you can add multiple Saga inside a Saga object. For example, we have root Saga. So where is this object? So I will define this object now to manage own Saga in your app. So firstly, remember that the Saga root Saga manages multiple Saga here. Inside one file, we name it counter sagas. So inside this file, I will combine this Saga. So firstly, I import the Redux Saga effect. For example, the effect all will run multiple Saga at the same time, and we have a multiple effects here. Then I import the say hello from counter Saga, and I can add more function or add more Saga to here. And what about yield? Yield means that it will run by sequence. For example, we have yield Saga 1, Saga 2, 3, etc. And when the Saga 1 finishes, then start Saga 2 by sequence. Okay, it means that yield is sequence or make by sequence, this first and this second and this third. Okay, so inside the all, multiple Saga can run simultaneously or at the same time. And here, if you want to call this Saga when doing action, it means that when all of the action has been called, the Saga is called also. let's come to this function and change a little bit. For example, here we have the step, so you can change this to increment by step, or the O value plus and minus to the step. Yes, so we have a step, and then inside the counter saga we can add more function. We have firstly we have function watch in increment. It means that it will follow the change, watch the change, and take every is an effect that watch an action change. When the action change, the take every will watch all the change of the action and run the function accordingly to the change of the action. So it is called take every, and we can call take every here take every. It means that it will watch for every action occur and change. So it will call the increment function. So where is this increment function? Here, when the increment action occur or change, it will call the increment function. So simply the increment function only show to the screen that this is increment saga. Yes, so I do the same with the decrement. By copy this and change a little bit, then we have decrement and the watch decrement. So I will watch increment and watch decrement at the same time. So firstly import the watch increment and watch decrement here from counter saga, and then run this function simultaneously by using all. Il means that it will finish this function first and then run another function. So here is counter saga with S. Yes, remember that. So in this file we have root saga. So the root saga here, import root saga from the root saga I have just defined, and then after running the root saga it will run from the first time the application change. Okay, so here when I press to the decrement, so it will show this is decrement saga, and click to this is decrement saga. Okay, 3 times, 4 times. It means that when the action is called, the saga will be called. So here we also have increment. Okay, so it is the end of my lesson today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos about Redux Saga. And if you have want to see the code, please download in the GitHub here for more detail. Thank you.